it's RetroKid Reviews. Not finally doing the Go Buster Morpher review. In case you haven't noticed, this is my regular work watch, and I gotta research on Amazon, so that's gonna take a while. Trust me, it's gonna take a while. Another quick video, and probably a long, reaction from the look of it. I gotta restart the trailer, obviously. For those who live in Canada, or is Wooly Madden from, the Super Best Friends series, probably have already made their Twitter rants, since I don't have a personal Twitter. My bad in advance, just admitting that on camera. How do I say this nicely? ReBoot, is a show from Canada that is actually, I guess, the sister, series, I guess, production-wise, that did, Beast Wars back in the day for the Transformers fans. I know they weren't the same animation company, but to me, they always looked like the same kind of CGI, 90s-ified PS1 kind of graphical stuff. Again, I love America, so please, for any Canadian, viewers, let me know in the comments down below if you grew up with the show. I would love to hear your input. I do remember some episodes. I haven't rewatched any of them in about 20-plus years, honestly. I do remember, I think its final season and, like, bits and pieces of its first 2 or 3 seasons as well. So, again, when I mean by bits and pieces, I mean, like, really specific episodes, so your guess is as good as mine. The reason why I'm talking about it, it was actually a pretty cool show. Stuttering and rambling aside, yeah, it was still a cool show to watch. I highly recommend, I guess, any GIFs or memes that came of it, because, let's be honest, it probably did. So yeah, let's get to the inevitable, reacting to this trailer. I haven't done a proper reaction, for my channel since I started just transferring all my, movie and TV reactions onto the Stardust app. And unfortunately, when researching the app, on my phone, I was just gonna pull it up, it doesn't have, the new poster or, like, a subsection to start making reactions to the new show. So, until that happens, I'm gonna, like, condense into a non-spoiler one. Here is full spoilers, just remembering the show and stuff like that. And so I can go a little bit more in depth. So, having all finally said that and done, let's get to this trailer. Of all places, my Facebook feed, so you're gonna be hearing a lot more dings, than usual.
Your mission has commenced. Wait. They call me Vera. I'm the virtual
Oh, cringe humor. Hi, how you doing? I'm already squinting. Oh, no. It's doing Tron with...
Never reveal your guardian identities.
Okay, it's live action. Okay. It's a bunch of kids, and this guy's a shitty hacker from Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Yes, I remember that series, and like this video if I totally want to do a retro review of that, because I might. When Grimman makes its anime. This, whoa, this is too much. Like, practical set meshing with animation, it could be done, I've probably seen it. So, is that the dad from freaking Kamen Rider Dragon? That is not the dad from Kamen Rider Dragonite. What the, what are you doing, Netflix? And then Iron Man face shots, which I'm iffy on. You're not down. You're not REJ. That is okay. So yeah, in case you can't tell, I'm all over the place, and I think this Facebook feed video is just looping the trailer. So yeah, I'm doing highlights of just what I just said there. So I'll just spoil the whole video if you guys don't want to sit through that cringe. Believe me, you should. It started off in high school with a bunch of kids just coming into their first week. It's more technology, I guess, progressive, what they were trying to say in the trailer. I don't know every character's name, so if this already has an IMDb, I'll put it in the description down below. The kid character that's like an AI/kid, that's just nothing but exposition heavy. I've seen it done in Sentai with Q-Ranger that just finished, with Naga and I think Balance. Mostly Naga, I would have to assume. Just like doll-faced and unemotional and and all that kind of crap. I kind of avoid that kind of humor because it's so easy to just, like, make a really good joke work, to fall flat on its ass and be there for, like, an hour. But it's really, like, a couple of seconds, but to you, it will feel like an hour if you don't like the joke. So, that's gonna be hard to sit through, for its first season. Yeah, the whole season's gonna drop on March 30th on Netflix. I am not sure if it's Canon that's gonna get it first, because clearly it was their property, their franchise. They should have the first rights, just like, maybe like the first 48 hours, or, something like that, before the March 30th drop here in the States. Again, I'm gonna have to check the scheduling on Netflix's like servers, or whoever does server watching that on the uh, global circuit when it comes to internet broadcasting rights. Having said that, back to the plot. So basically, the plot is basically an amalgamation of like a lot of early to mid '90s kind of like tech based shows where kids get suddenly transferred into the computer space, or suddenly transferred into the internet, or GoBots or something like that, basically. Except they didn't really do what I thought it was gonna end up being. Seeing the live action shots, it was just gonna be VO Troopers. I would say cards to the original opening, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that John Tron figured out what that show was and then did an entire review of, like, I think the core episodes. So without a doubt, cards to that, and shoutouts to John Tron, dude, you did a great job on that, better than anybody. And if you're a closeted Maritoku fan or just a Toku fan in general, I would love to see more of your stuff. Like, my old reviews of like the '90s camera stuff, like Zeto, J, Shin. You would totally like go to town with Shin. I would love it. But if he wants to just go for the reactions, Master Rider, I'm down for that. I'll hail Furbus for if you're gonna do it. So yeah, back to this trailer. And sorry if I'm jumping around on this. It's just I just found out today, and I had to do some stuff personal life wise. Nothing serious. Just what is going on? The animation proper, it's more akin to, like, I think Tron, Legacy, style. I think the Disney XD version show that, my buddy, Trench mentioned a lot, on his channel, so I'll leave a link to his channel down below, and probably a link to his Tron Legacy video to explain that, show. And then it cuts back and forth pretty seamlessly, and the dad I bitched about early on in this video might have been a character actor that I clearly may have saw in Dragonite, Comrade Dragonite. Again, either retro card for the opening, because it's a pretty catchy opening. Then you realize, oh yeah, it's early 2000s fodder, which it is. To be truth be told, I'd rather watch Ryuki than that. Again, just saying. Just for themes, it was a good theme. Yeah. So I guess on the scale of like animation to live action shots, I don't know what exactly am I going to call this. I don't call it Maritoku or Canadian Toku in this case. It has a lot of live action shots that kind of explain that proper, but it just jumps in like Gridman slash Cyber Squad style into a new environment, and I want to say it's again basically what ReBoot was trying to do, except it wasn't the user focus. If you've ever seen these characters, the user characters based off computer models that are just defending some dude's computer, and if they just shut down, that's it. They're dead. That was the whole premise, and that's not. They didn't really focus on the people outside the computer space. Now I think they want to, which is cool, but setting it in high school shouldn't have been the focus, because it's been done to death in a lot of computer based kids shows long ago, and I've seen the bulk of that stuff, so I know what they're doing, but I don't know. Maybe it'll work out in the long run. Maybe everyone's overhyped, or you should just totally go to Woolie's tweets if he bitched and moaned about it, because let's be honest, he probably did. Dude is a huge ReBoot fan. Like, he has the pins and stuff in his gear when he does vlogs. Also, I highly recommend his personal channel. If I also put it in the description. If you guys want to get up to date with Dragon Ball Z Fighters, because I'm kind of sort of listening into the combos. I don't know about arcade stick stuff, and this is pretty rare for me to just do gaming tips while bitching about reboots. So, what? This is a Friday for you. Having all said that, if I had to rate this trailer, it's a 4. It's a 4 out of 10. It needs to earn, at best, a 6. At worst, a 5. Like, it's not walking away with any good press other than that, honestly. I feel sorry for the cast. If they look like they want to do something cool, like this, like how they shot and everything would be something for Disney XD's live action stuff too. But at the same time, I'm not feeling it. I'm really not. So not feeling it aside, and since I'm on my traditional cam, that you best believe there's going to be a post-cred, probably another Super Troopers related one, since I'm getting close to Super Troopers 2, so sorry about that. You're going to put up with a scene, hopefully. So yeah, also, I am shooting this on a Friday, but I'm going to put it up Monday because I have a personal family day event happening. So, probably, well, all I'm saying here, the dust may have settled on the criticism, so who knows. Or Willie caved and did a vlog about it just like me, so who knows. Having said that, link in the description for all the stuff I just said. Hit this notification bell if you want to see me talk more about ReBoot leading into its premiere date on March 30th for Netflix. Again, also comment down below if I got anything wrong about the Canadian distribution and the media rights when it comes to their online services. Please, I would like to be informed before ReBoot shows up. Just want to be perfectly honest there. And previous video here, subscribe to the channel here. Again, like this video. If you guys want me to do the full, I guess, retro review of ReBoot, because that's going to be hard to find, honestly. Either DVD copies or I'm just going to cheat online, which, sad I might, but again, it's YouTube, so it might have taken a lot of episodes down, and I'm just going to probably feed off highlights or whatever Willie said, so my bad. Also, I'm just going to do cliff notes if it comes to it. And I'll totally admit it if I'm going to do it in the official review. Having all said that, have a good day, and stick around for this post-credit.
No! No! God. Oh my God. So,
That was a hilarious as hell stream. Doc, what the hell are you doing here? Nothing serious, just, a little insurance policy I put in, your old phone over there. Okay, why? And I'm pretty sure if we're doing this on a regular cam, that's gonna be what we're doing end creds for. Yes, the, ReBoot Netflix thing. That's a play on words. Yeah, no doubt. Look, it's gonna sting a bit, but believe me, it's gonna be worth it. You gotta shit me. Ow. I hate you so goddamn much. Hush, that'll all come later. Just, listen to Retro Doc's advice, or somehow he'll put me back in the Lazarus pit. Which I totally don't doubt. Oh, that weighted armor. Yes, all the EBZ points. Yeah, screw Beerus! I'm just saying. Well, it's actually Jiren you gotta worry about. Oh, fuck you. Fuck this guy! No. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard now knowing you gotta play Bat Family, knowing that you're just a fan. James Craig. You son of a bitch! You said my name! Why? What the hell do you want? Calm down. I know where he is. And where he is doesn't have a lot of a cell reception. Okay? He's on the move. He's on planes and stuff. Canada. You call whoever it is and tell me where the hell he is right now! Enough with the bromances. You have to help me on a thing next time. For what? I don't know. A certain Captain Marvel view you've been long overdoing. Oh, fuck you. There is another I kidnapped. When I'll allow to review. Oh, let me guess. Spider-Man as well? Yes. Shit. Fine. Fuck! Oh, for the great and powerful terawatt.